Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah. Steve Ottender, YouTube Pro, let's roll.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being, American, and YouTuber Ronin. And I'd like to welcome you to this unboxing special. I received a package today from Amazon. I've got a few on the way, including my first ever delivery from Grove. So I'd like to tell you how that's going to go. Once I receive that package. And I also have something on the way from Vinegar Syndrome during the recent sale. So, all right, that's going to be the plan for this evening. I do want to say hello to everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. Do want to say hello to a few people who've joined us here in the live chat. Faithful Blue Wrench, channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Cleary. And I do want to say hello to friend of the channel, the Horror King. All right, well, I think this is going to be an episode that you're going to like. I'll just drop by to say hi before you go to sleep. I no problem. I understand. It's late, just after midnight here on the east coast of the U.S. All right, so let's get down to it. No preamble necessary. Let us get out the sleazy, slicey, knifey, knifey, as the Swedish chef would say. We have our box from Amazon, which I am now going to open up, or at least try to. All right. All right, and the first one that hello to Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Good to see you, sir. All right, so here is the first one. I hope that's just on the plastic and not on the actual box itself. And this is here. Let me adjust that so you can see a little bit better. All right. And this is Brotherhood of the Wolf, the cult classic Christoph Gans directed film with Samuel Leban, Vincent Cassel, Monica Bellucci, Mark Dacascos, and the late Emily Duquesne. All right, so this is the 4K. Let's cut the plastic off right here. Take the L card off. Okay, so I hope everybody can see that. Okay. I haven't had a chance to look at this myself, honestly. All right. Yes, Brotherhood of the Wolf, big favorite of mine. Taking the story of the Beast of Javadon and kind of making its own story out of it. And this, where you have a guy who is hired to come down and kill this, investigate to kill this beast, along with his Iroquois Indian sidekick, and find out that it's not just a monster, it's a conspiracy. So I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but I am a big fan of this movie. There's a couple of different versions. I had the Blu-ray. I got the, I know I have a DVD. I think I have a Blu-ray edition of it sitting up there behind me, but this is the 4K 3-disc set. Which is the Blu-ray with the special features and, of course, the 4K. It's the inside right there. And hello to Jamie Lynn. Good to see you. All right, so very carefully pop these out of here. It's the Blu-ray disc. That's the 4K. Got to be very careful of how they package these sometimes, because they are very easily to kind of snap. And that's the special features disc. There's the I don't know if everybody can see that. That's the opening fight scene. All right. All right. So let me see if I can read this here. When a mysterious beast ravages the countryside, two unlikely heroes are called in to fight the evil. And now their battle against dark, unspeakable terror is even more gripping, and with a daring extended edition of the film that showcases the breathtaking martial arts action and hours of in-depth bonus features. Incredible hit that took audiences and critics alike on a wild ride going to Premiere Magazine. It's back with more chilling adventure that's sure to have pulses racing all over again. All right. All right, so disc 1 is a 4K scan of the original camera negative by Studio Canal, approved by director Christophe Gans and editor Sebastian Prenier, whose name I probably just butchered just then. Presented in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos French. Disc 2, Blu-ray feature film. And of course, you get the special features on disc 3. Brotherhood of the Wolf, Guts of the Beast, and extensive making of featurette, making of Brotherhood of the Wolf, Legend feature with Arthur Michelle Lewis, deleted scenes, and theatrical trailers. All right. It's the back of the J card right there. All right. Me get all of these safely back into the case if I can. All right. So the first selection of the night, Brotherhood of the Wolf. This is mine. It's a steel book. All right. We get on over to the next selection. This is a little bit different because what I am going to show you next is not a film. It is actually a book that is the third in a series. Now, I don't know how many of you remember, but in 1988, James Woods starred in a movie called Cop. It's a very good film. It's very underrated, very dark, but very good. And it actually comes from a trilogy of books written by James Ellroy, who, of course, LA Confidential, Black Dahlia. And there are actually 3 books that I'm aware of based on the character that James Woods plays in the film, Lloyd Hopkins. And this is actually the third of the books, and this is called Suicide Hill. I ordered all 3 of them at the same time, but the third one came first. And I'm getting the other 2, I believe, supposed to be tomorrow. I could be mistaken; it might be the next day. But so this is a trilogy, and I got like the third book first. So anybody who was a fan of that film, you might want to look into the book series and kind of James Ellroy in general. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what the other 3 books were. I don't know if it'll say here. I know Blood on the Moon is the book that the James Woods film is based on. And I believe, let me see. Let me look through titles here real quick. Trying to see if it says what the second book was. But this is, like I said, it's trilogy. This is the third book. I've got the other 2 on the way. And when I receive those, I'll let you know. So, Brotherhood of the Wolf and Suicide Hill. James Ellroy. That's the back cover. Ellroy, of course. And, of course, I got some reading to do. But it's 280 pages. So for me, it should be a quick read. I usually try to read whenever I do have a chance. I try to read like 50 pages a day. So the idea is that I can get through a 300-page book in a week. And that's kind of the idea. So one of the things that I want to do is get back to doing the 52 books a year challenge that I was talking about, and I'm behind on that. So one of the things I need to do is kind of carve out some time for myself to kind of sit down, read, and talk about it, because I do want to talk about books a little bit more on this channel than I have been. So when I get the next, when I get the other two, like I said, should be in the next day or so, I'll let everybody know. So, all right. So now, for the one that I know that you are all probably going to question me a little bit on, why I decided to go ahead and sort of, why that one? Well, those of you who are a fan of my show, Reserved Seats, last week, Aged Boomer, my co-host on Sparkwood 21, and the host of Geeky Geezers, we had a discussion on the film Longlegs. And again, I don't know if because of the glare, if you can see this, I might have to take the plastic off. But this is the 4K. Let me see if I can, again, get the plastic off without destroying the cover. All right, so there's the, it's a little dark. Okay. This is the slip cover. There's not anything on the sides, actually. There you go. Okay. And of course, you got Nicolas Cage's long legs on the front. And of course, you have Micah Monroe as Agent Lee Harker on the back. And when that moment comes in the film, you'll understand why she's reacting that way. All right, so open this up. And inside, that's like the little evidence pile she's making up. And this is the disc. It's a single disc, 4K. Steelbook. I usually don't have a chance to get steelbooks, but bonus features. I have trouble reading small print now, so to get a flashlight out to see this sometimes. All right, so the special features include a feature commentary with Osgood Perkins, who was the writer-director. On-set interviews, never before seen featurettes. Osgood Perkins and Theo James in conversation, who was the star of The Monkey, which I haven't seen yet. I think it's on Shudder right now. Meeting Longlegs, Micah Monroe's heartbeat. And when you get to the scene, and Boomer and I talked about this, when you get to the scene where Lee Harker first sees Longlegs for the first time, what she thinks is her first time, but since she's had her memory erased, she's actually seen him before, knows who he is, but in her later years doesn't remember because she's been kind of mind controlled. Spoiler alert. All right. Clues and evidence, the Rorschach test. That's a trippy scene. Andre Arochi's Onset Diary. I might have messed up the name. Fire, 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 Hiss. Teasers and trailers and more. All right. So yeah, so this is the steelbook. I'm starting to wonder if I should just set like my light up like that, and then just like maybe people will be able to see easier. But yeah, I need more light in here. Okay, so that is what I got in this haul from Amazon. The steel books for Longlegs and Brotherhood of the Wolf, and James Ellroy's Suicide Hill, the third in the Lloyd Hopkins trilogy, which inspired the James Woods 1988 film Cop, which, like I said, I very, very highly recommend. All right. Well, that is the unboxing for this evening. Like I said, I have a few more on the way. I got another one from Amazon. I've got one coming up from Vinegar Syndrome from their last sale. And I also have my first package from Grove on the way. So there's going to be a few more unboxing episodes here coming up. So I do want to thank you all for joining me for this kind of special broadcast. And I know this was kind of short notice, but whenever something new comes in, I want you guys to see. So, all right. Thank you once again for joining me. I want to say hello once again to everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to thank everyone who was here in the live chat. Connie, Enigma, Emoji Queen, Lady Mist, Gorilla's Random Thoughts, Jamie Lynn Simons, and of course the Horror King. All right. So, thank you to anybody who might have been lurking in the background, which of course is perfectly fine. You don't have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Hit the like, share out the stream. If you're new to the channel and you like my content, now's a good time to subscribe, and memberships are available. I want to once again congratulate our friend Big Al Presents on 1,000 subscribers. Well deserved and well earned, and a long time coming. Too long, if you ask me. But congratulations. I am going to be joining Al over on his channel tomorrow night for a special edition of Films with Friends, beginning a half hour earlier at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And this week's movie is going to be Capricorn 1 from 1977 with James Brolin and Hal Holbrook. And of course, I do have a review up right now for Backrooms. I also have reviews up for The Furious and Obsession. Please check those out. And check out the Reserved Seats episode that I did last week with Boomer, where we talked about Longlegs. It was an interesting discussion. From HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win. Thank you, Lady Mist, for the $2 super sticker.
Through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world.
Good night.
Deleted scenes where the truth was free. Stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steam it up under YouTube, bro, let's roll.